Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Destiny, and today I'm going to be doing a what sold over the long weekend. Today is January 20th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Inauguration Day, and there wasn't any mail, so I'm just going to do my weekend packages. And my daughter has a dental appointment at 9:30 in the morning, and we live like over an hour from basically everything, but so we have to leave here around 8 a.m. So anyway, all that to say, I'm going to do my shipping tonight. I've pulled everything and I've actually already packaged my Depop sales. So I wanted to talk to you all about those real quick. Depop, I had 4 sales, one being a bundle since Friday. And I think I shipped one already this week. I've had a really great weekend on Depop. I will share with you all quickly some things I've learned about Depop. If you're using a cross-posting service, Depop, I use Vendu. Depop does not have a title. They just have like on Vendu where the description is. So I would recommend if you're using Vendu, or I don't know what List Perfectly does, or if you're just cross posting by hand or whatever, they don't have a title box. So what I do is just copy my title and then post it in the description along with the description in case you didn't know that about Depop. Also, use your 5 hashtags that you're allowed on Depop. It's kind of important on there. That's how people search things more or less. So I try to just use, I don't know all the hashtags. There are, if you want to get involved in like looking up trending styles and keywords and all that, that you could definitely do that and use that as hashtags. I use keywords that I just try to use, but all that to say, that's all I know about Depop so far. I have made almost 30 sales on Depop, and I started right around Halloween. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I have like 200 items, 240 items listed over there. So this one I went ahead and put in a package. So I should show you the address. This is a shipping hit mailer. I have these. I'm really excited. I just ordered the Valentine's Day collection, and I'll be getting those soon. You'll see them in my next video. But if you want to get shipping hit mailers, I will have a discount code in the description. These are the big ones, and they have like this woodland print. But anyway, this is an anime bag that I got from my friend Taylor. She is sourcing some for me because she's trying to scale her business down a little. She has bins. I don't. Goodwill bins to shop at. Anyway, this bag had so much interest. Let me pull Depop back up over here. So this sold for $20 plus shipping. And Depop has really small fees. Like they have a boosting fee, which it's kind of like promoting on eBay. I do that to all my listings. It's 8% if someone buys it through the boost or promotion, and if they don't, there's no fee. And then the payment fee on Depop was $1.46. So my fees were $3.68, and then they paid shipping on top. And shipping, this is actually really light, was around 4 something. It was funny because when she sent me this and I looked up comps, the listed comps were great, like $50 to $60, but then sold comps were between 15 and 30. Some of those were new with tags. So I went ahead and priced mine at 30 because this one was in just excellent condition. It didn't look like it had ever been used. And right away got an offer for 20 on Depop. Not right away, but same day or next day. Went ahead and accepted that. The only bummer about Depop is you can get some offers and they are not binding, but that's okay. Next, this is a bundle. Here's another fact about Depop if you're interested on selling. If you sell a bundle, Depop has it set that the buyer gets free shipping. So if you don't offer free shipping, you can go in and change that. You have to go into the bundle settings. It took me forever to find, but I just left it there. I just wanted to look at it. So it's kind of like an incentive for buyers to buy multiple things from you. She bought this Lisa Says Ga / Madewell shirt. If you saw in my Madewell unboxing from Boutique by the Box, this came in that. And then this is a Skims bralette. I'm pretty sure this came in a Facebook lot I got. And this, I told you about, I had $8 into that. And I don't know how much I had into this. I don't remember now. But together they sold for $34. And then the buyer gets free shipping. It cost me $4 something, I believe, to ship this out. So I'm making $27 on this, which I'm happy with. The Madewell shirt, even though it was with Lisa Says God, it only retailed for $40, $45 or something. And then also it had a magic marker or like Sharpie on it from the person who was crossing off the tags. Oh, I didn't tell you, the first package, this one was going to Brooklyn, New York. This one's going to Asheville, North Carolina. The next thing to sell on Depop was, I've had this so long, and it's not been listed on Depop for forever, but is this Ralph Lauren silk sweater cardigan. And it sold for my full listing price on Depop. Let's see, which was $25 plus shipping. So this one I did have boosted, but it didn't sell through the boost. So I sold it for $25 plus shipping, and my fee was $1.49. So super happy with that. These are also shipping hit mailers, but I don't know if she has these right now. This one's going to Scarsdale, New York. And the last one, I went ahead and packaged this up in one of those big mailers. It's actually a pair of shoes. If you just watched, if you didn't, it's a pair of Boutique by the Box. It's from that unboxing. I can't talk tonight. If you can't tell, it's only 8:30, but it feels later. This sold for $19 plus shipping. Did not sell through the boost, so my fee was $1.41. I made $27.58, and then I had to pay for shipping, which was $6.50, and then I had $13 into this. So almost doubled. No, I made like an $8 profit, I think. But this was like the lowest end pair of shoes in that box. So that's all right. Those are going out. All right, that's all the stuff I pre-packaged up. Sorry for the light over my head. This office was not built good for YouTube. It's built for function. Okay, and would you believe that I sold more on Depop than I did on Poshmark? And I thought that was pretty wild. It was a rough Poshmark weekend, but not terrible. So the first thing that sold on Poshmark was this pair of Andrew Mark pants, new with the tags. These came in my Thread Up 200 pounds from January of last year, but I know they hadn't been listed that long. Not since January anyway. I think I found them, and I don't know. They've probably been listed well over 6 months at least though. Someone accepted my offer from Posture VA of $17. So I make $11.58. I've already been in the green a long time on that Thread Up 200 pounds. It was my best one ever. And this is going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Whenever I say that, it always makes me think of Looney Tunes. So let's see here. Our mail has been so messed up. I live in Tennessee, and when we have snow, it's like a big event. And we had a snowstorm last weekend, the weekend before last. We had a huge snowstorm, and the mail didn't run here out in rural area for a couple days, and it's just been a nightmare trying to get the mail all sorted out. The South is not ready for snow most of the time. Next is something I really thought never would sell. I don't know why I listed this. It actually hasn't been listed a terrible amount of time. The brand's called Style Mint. It's just the red striped sweatshirt you'll see on there. Someone sent me an offer for $9, which I was really happy to accept. I had it listed at $12. When I realized how, I didn't check comps before I photographed it. It came in a Thread Up 200 pounds. When I realized how, low end it was, I'd already photographed it and measured it and everything. So I just decided to go ahead and list it. So I'm happy to move it to a new home. But like I said, a very sad Poshmark weekend. I have one more sale. This one is going to Wildemar, California. It looks like Wild Omar, but I think it might be Wildemar. But if you know how it's pronounced, you can tell me. How were your all sales for the long weekend? Let me know in the comments if you resell. All right, lastly, this just sold earlier today. It is another thing from my friend Taylor. This is from the last time she sent me inventory. And these are Bonobos pants for men, and they are in a size 29-28. So kind of like a teenage boy or middle schooler size. just like a khaki, dark khaki pant. These sold really fast. I think they were only listed a week or two. And they sold for my Posh VA offer of $16 with discounted shipping. Every like in my Poshmark closet gets a 20% off offer. On Fridays, I've been doing 30% off. And then last Friday, I decided to go ahead and do 40% off as well, except stuff I had listed in the last week. And that was this past Friday, that was pretty successful. And this one's going to Los Angeles, California. All right, next, that was Poshmark. I had one, I can't get to my Mercari sale yet. It's on the bottom. So I had one Mercari sale at random. It's funny to me about Mercari fees. Like, they claim it's a flat 10%, but it comes off of the amount plus shipping plus the buyer's tax. So in the past week, I've sold 2 Mercari items. This one and then another one, both sold for $15, but because of the difference in shipping, my fee was like, one was $213 and one was $203 or something. So it's not as cut and dry as it seems. This was something I was so glad to see go. It's a pair of American Eagle jeggings, which we all know are not it anymore. Way back when I first started reselling, or not long after, American Eagle was super popular, skinny jeans, all that. I ordered a bunch from Jamar, or they might have been Cozy Threads at that point, of American Eagle denim. A lot of them have sold. I have a few pairs floating around still, maybe 5. And so when these sold for $12.30 plus shipping, they may have used my coupon. But for whatever amount they sold for, I'm thrilled they're leaving my house. These had a flaw also, so they weren't perfect. Like, I still like skinny jeans, but I know they are not popular for a lot of people anymore. Especially these were a size 0, so it's like I had a lot against them. Hey, it only took like 3 years to sell, right? Okay, next. Oh, these are going to Gainesville, Florida. Next, we have, I'll go ahead and grab these. This is a pair of Banana Republic pants. They're called the Martin trouser, and they are in a size 10 long. Just a classic pair of pants. These came in a, well, I guess I didn't know. I know I didn't list them that long ago, but like a thread up 200 pounds. And I'm guessing that's where they came from. I honestly don't know. But they sold for an offer sent to me of $15, which I don't think I've had them listed a terrible long time, but long enough that I was ready to see them go. I did not quite charge enough for shipping, but I made a little money on the shipping on the other 2, so it adds up. Or it evens out, I guess. It wasn't like a huge amount. I charge flat rate shipping for most things, and usually I'm fine. There are times I don't charge enough, but usually I'm really close or I get a little bit back, so it works out fine. And this is going to Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay. It's about my kids' bedtime, so here I'm starting to come down the stairs. All right, next is something that has been listed for 2 years. Oh, a little over 2 years. It's a Dulce Cabo is the brand, which seemed nice when I picked it up. I paid $7.99 for this. It's a vegan leather jacket, but it feels buttery soft, like such soft leather. And I don't know, no one was interested in it until I've been relisting again as much as I can every day. Relisted it, and right away got a question about measurements. I used to not include measurements, but now I do. But anyway, I took the measurement for her, and she sent me an offer for $23 plus shipping, which I was super happy to accept. And it is going to, what does that say? Boynton Beach, Florida? Boynton, maybe? Okay. Never heard of that, but Yeah, like this one, I charged $6.99 for shipping, and it ended up costing $5.31. The other one, the pants, I had charged $6.99, and it ended up costing $8.98, which not great, but it all goes into the pot. Okay. All right, next on eBay, this sold pretty quickly. It is a Rebecca Taylor lace silk top. And I ended up taking an offer for $18, which Rebecca Taylor retails for so much, but most of her stuff I cannot get good, like, high amounts for. But I'm happy this sold fast. I'm pretty sure 18 was an offer sent to me. This came in my Thread Up 200 pounds from October, which I'm still hoping to do another how much have I made price. I just have to sit down and do that. I did sit down today and started doing brand research for my brand video, so I'm super excited about that. It is going to take a little time to do the research because I want to do it right, but I don't want it to be too wordy, and I don't want it to seem, I don't know, I just want it to be fun to watch, but I also want it to be educational. And I've never done a sit down video like that, so if you have any tips or stuff you'd like to see, let me know. This one's also going to Los Angeles. All right, lastly on eBay, this is a new with tags, We the Free shirt. I actually, this is kind of funny. This sold for $52.28, and they may have used my coupon. So if someone does, just know they got 12% off of that price. This is funny. So I used to do Stitch Fix a long time ago, and every year I would have like a style pass. You pay $40, and then for the year you don't have to pay like styling fees, blah blah blah. Well, I couldn't get that money back, and I am tired of doing, like, I don't want to do a Stitch Fix. Their stuff is so overpriced, and it's really not the best quality, a lot of it, in my opinion. Some of it is, but I've had a lot of boxes from them. At one point I had all my family join, and like I got a bunch of free clothes. Fast forward to say I needed to spend that $40 on something, or I was going to lose it just canceling Stitch Fix. So I bought this shirt, which was like I think it was $52, which is funny. But that's what it sold for. So when I paid that, it was the $42 plus $12 extra. So I put my cost was $12, but basically I'm just making back my money, and then I don't lose it to Stitch Fix. So it's kind of a break-even point. I don't know why eBay has decided to freeze up. See if I can get this label to print. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Mercari sale. Maybe. My internet just started going slow. Okay, well, my internet just, like, I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you about my Mercari sale. It was this new at tags Old Navy tank top in a size 4X. Picked this up at a yard sale for $1. I picked up, I think, 10 items that day for $1. And most all of them sold really fast. None of them sold for a high amount. Well, take that back. One Hollister coat sold for like $40 or $50. I was shocked at that. But the rest of them sold like 15 to 20. But paying $1, I do that all the time. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I would love it if you would stick around, like the video, subscribe, all that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.